When was that first pod we did? Do you remember?
What I remember the first pod is you picked me up in your Chevy, beat up Chevy. Didn't tell me that I was being recorded, and
What? I didn't tell you we were being recorded?
nah, you were secretly recording us.
No way. No, dude. You knew we were podding.
No, I didn't, and I revealed so many detrimental and embarrassing things.
You're so full of shit, dude. That's what happened?
I'm only half full of shit, okay? I did not know you were recording. And when you pick someone up in your vehicle...
the beginning, it's true, yeah. Yeah, that was sick. Up
and
in
I was like, at first I was like, why is he acting so, stilted? Like, why is he being so, And then I realized, oh, he's interviewing. The interview has begun.
Had we had a plan to pod?
Yeah, in Inwood.
We did have a plan to pod. You just didn't know it was starting right when we started.
As soon as you picked me up.
Yeah, I was very into the avant-garde recordings at the time.
Avant-garde, yeah. That's one way to put it.
I mean, I told you after, right?
You told me. No,
we were still boys after that. This has never come up that was a problematic pod.
Honey, I'm not saying it was problematic.
Okay.
You always get on the defensive.
Oh, I do, huh?
You're like, I'm Fuccboi. Everyone's attacking me.
Is that how I am?
It's so problematic. Bitch, your book isn't problematic. The only thing that's problematic about it is, one, the title, and two, how stupidly people reacted to it. Other than that, it's a sweetheart tale,
Yeah, it's true. It's true. I agree. I'm right there with you.
But
bro.
I don't blame you for being paranoid after,
Yeah. I think I know.
everything that happened.
Yeah, for sure. But
as artists, you gotta disconnect what you're thinking other people are thinking about your shit and all that ego shit.
For sure. So what you been on? You've been writing a new thing?
I am, yeah.
So what were you out here to do?
This German, these krauts, if you will. So I basically, because I made the only documentary about the Iraq or Afghan war that got sued. It was so anti-U.S. military.
It got sued?
They tried to sue me. Usually you have...
When?
When it came out.
When it came out.
Well, before it came out, they were trying to sue me.
Okay.
Once I got lawyered up, pro bono, they realized they couldn't bleed me financially.
Okay.
You drag a vet into court, it's just more publicity for the movies trying to release.
Right. I didn't know that was all happening.
Oh yeah, man.
Because I was gonna say, yeah, that's that completion of the thread of the.
That's why there's all the disclaimers in the beginning,
Yeah.
Yeah.
But I thought the statute of limitations had run out. Nah.
Statute limitations.
Am I using the wrong word?
So there's the releasing of the footage, which they were calling theft of government property.
I see.
And then there's the footage itself showing guys killing innocent people.
Right.
War crimes.
Right.
The statute of limitations for that doesn't exist, as far as I know, because
I see.
What happens in war, it's like boys will be boys. It's like locker room talk. It's the same kind of rapey fucking shit. It's the same kind of untouchable
locker room talk
space.
Yeah. Yeah.
Oh, you execute. I've seen guys execute.
I mean, I saw him die in your movie.
But the things I couldn't film.
Right.
There were things I couldn't film.
So see, when I pulled up to you on Inwood that one day, fire intro. One of my best intros, by the way. I was playing a Playboi Carti song, so it sounded like the intro of the pod.
Yeah.
Then we're driving and talking. It's a pretty avant-garde intro. I did it for the art. But I was just trying to follow your
I
lessons.
mean, like avant-garde
I was
has
just
kind of lost its
I
meaning.
was trying to. Your movie is, yeah, whatever. I guess it's pretty avant-garde, dude.
My movie's avant-garde.
Your movie's avant-garde, dude. Your movie is avant-garde. I mean, see, so I was just trying to follow your lessons. You know what I'm saying, bro? Really, literally.
That's why
taking,
it was so bad. That's why it's so bad, and by bad I mean good, is because most American war documentaries try to hold your hand
of course,
through it, like, hey, I know these guys. I know it's an illegal war that we're watching, and these guys are fighting for the wrong reasons, and they're occupying innocent fucking people's land who have been self-governing for however long, and misplacing families and destroying homes and bombing the wrong houses. But hey, we're gonna have interviews with them, so don't worry, they're gonna walk you through it.
right.
The problem with my movie was
Right.
it gave no context. It just threw you in.
Yeah.
And I'm not just trying to toot my own horn. I'm telling you why they sued me is probably because it was so avant-garde.
Right. Yeah. Combat camera straight out of high school, making the damn promotional films for the Marines, and then sitting on that footage and making a movie. I was telling my girl about it today, and I showed her the. It's just so funny. I feel like, yeah, that movie makes me be like. I feel like guys are always telling girls like they don't know about war, but she's just like, Sean, you were at Swarthmore during that time. Like when I'm like, Miles is pulling up. I know about being at war. You better watch this movie. I don't know shit for real.
No,
But if for
athletics is just a prep school for war.
True. Yeah. But so the documentary is about that. Because what I remember from the pod is us romping through the woods up in Inwood. And it's completely illegible. You can't even hear what we're talking about. It's like in my pocket. The recorder's like in my pocket.
That's what makes it so avant-garde.
All right, but we got this is the christening pod for this might be the new layout for the pod, just the porch talks, dude. Christening pod, fucking September 6th. Been up here 1 week, undisclosed location.
Is
Miles
anybody
drove
listening
out
to this?
here.
Is anybody listening?
Yeah, was the drive brutal? I haven't done the drive. I did the drive on U-Haul with my
The drive
U-Haul.
wasn't as brutal as trying to rent a car in New Jersey.
Damn. What did you do? You pulled up
Nothing
to
good ever happens.
What did you do? You pulled up to
in New Jersey.
the Newark airport?
I remember I was 7 years old. I was walking through Hoboken with my mom. And I couldn't. They have light. They have the red light, green light as one in the center of the intersection.
Yeah.
So it's not on the corners. I was used to looking at the corners. I didn't know that it was red. So I jaywalked. I'm 7 years old. I'm jaywalking. Plus, I've always had kind of a smirky face.
Yeah.
It's just kind of part of my... A lot of Jews have this problem.
Wait, where'd you grow up again?
I was born in New York. I lived in Miami, Colorado, the Bay Area, did some time.
Okay,
and
yeah.
I went to high school in Chelsea.
That's right. You went to like Archbishop Mitty for high school.
No, I went to Bayard Rustin.
Oh, never mind. Okay.
High school humanities.
And then you went back to New York?
After the military? Yeah.
Oh, after the military. But your parents are in New York.
My dad is.
Got you.
He's actually not far. He's in Ithaca.
Got you, New York State. But yeah, all right. So yeah, we gotta lock in. We doing getting Miles officially on the pod, into the pod circulation, begrudgingly, Because you don't fuck with cameras anymore, despite being a cameraman.
I just think that visual media has lost its potency.
Okay.
And I'm not just talking about movies,
Yeah.
TV shows.
Yeah.
You know, I used to live off that shit.
Yeah.
I used to live off that shit. Kept me sane when
So
I was a kid. When I was crazy,
Yeah.
movie I could watch a movie and I could lose myself in it and
Yeah.
have a I could.
Have you seen any good movies lately?
It's not even a question of whether there's good movies anymore. There are plenty.
Yeah.
They've just lost their potency
I see.
because there's so much vision.
I just gotta keep the bugs out. Damn, dude.
The visual language has completely. It's.
So you see yourself more as a writer than a filmmaker? No?
I mean, we also have to juggle. We have to wrestle with that.
With dying?
With that.
With that.
Do you not understand, like, my accent?
Dude, I understand, bro. I'm discombobulated, bro. I'm just getting into my flow, dude.
No, I mean, AI is probably going to take over writing.
Nah. No way, bro.
At some point. It's unfortunate.
I don't think so. But what's been good with you? Let's pretend this is for the Patreon. You can just tell me all your secrets and then. So wait, what ended up happening with the government?
What do you want me to talk about?
What you
Tell me all your secret. What do you want?
Nah, just talk. No, just relax, bro. Relax. This ain't the German documentary about you, the great filmmaker. But I have to show you some respect.
Am I acting like that?
Obligatorily, because you pulled up to my house, dude. And you saying my book is fucking weak?
Wait, whoa.
You saying my book is fucking not problematic? You reached out to me about the book off top. You said it well captured the toxic masculinity of our time.
I think no. My book is way more toxic. My documentary is toxic.
Yeah, but your
your
documentary is not a
you're
self-soul bear.
You're a literary kid. You have
Stop.
I'm a year older than you. I can call you kid.
You're a little literary kid.
I don't want to throw the word genius around, but no, you have a subtle kind of way of showing the heart underneath the toxic masculinity, which is more potent, which is more exemplary than showing guys being actually toxic.
Right.
What I'm saying is, in that sense, your book is not problematic in any sense.
It's all thoughts. Nothing he does. A couple things he does, but
for some reason, your book came out during that time when it was still perceived as problematic.
It might still be in some circles.
No, your book is like chicken soup for the toxic masculine soul.
It's true. I am a sweet boy at heart. Yeah, you really gotta write.
We all are.
You really gotta write for the ladies now, though. That's the thing, because the ladies are buying the books.
They're the readers, yeah.
They're the readers.
Yeah.
I'm unconvinced, but you think the ladies are gonna? I bet the ladies like your new book.
It's always been late. It's usually older.
Are you writing erotic scenes?
Of course. I mean,
of course.
It's it's all about the unfortunate, the kind of aspect of like being objectified as a man, and then how that kind of ages on you. Mommy issues.
Okay.
Like the first time I realized it was like I was with my mom at a farmer's market, and one of the girls working there was like, "Your son has bedroom eyes."
What does that mean?
Bedroom eyes.
Yeah. She trying to He trying to fuck.
And my mom was like, he's 7 years. What the fuck is wrong with you?
You're a pretty
7
good looking
years
dude. I didn't.
But that-
I don't really think of that, but it's true.
So, what I'm saying is, being homeless for that time, being a homosexual, kind of, I can relate to women. Don't air this, by the way.
You can relate to women more.
I think so.
You gotta look at this worst boyfriend ever Substack project. Bro is like 25 and he's just like. He was first just he's on that. He's like living in his car. First he was like with the girl.
What are you talking about?
It's a Substack called Worst Boyfriend Ever. It's an anonymous Substack, and he on some like.
Oh yeah, I've been the worst boyfriend.
Yeah, he on some like he was with the.
Romeo one?
Yeah, he was with the girl, and then he was cheating on her, but like writing it all, but all anonymous. Anyway, I think it's kind of cheap, and it sounds like your book's about more than just that. I think that shit's like a.
My book has more at stake because he's a vet. You know, he's
Right.
So I'm dealing with a lot of socio-political aspects, like the heroin trade in Afghanistan, which the American media has never once mentioned. You know,
That's in a lot of ways the most radical part
the
of your movie.
fentanyl crisis started because of Afghanistan.
No one speaks about that.
All that heroin was getting pumped into Russia and China. We already had heroin. China had to one up the game.
So what happened with the government?
What happened? What?
With the lawsuit?
After I got lawyered up, I told you they backed off.
Got you.
I met with them several times, and this goes to the heart of a lot of how we look at war.
Yeah.
They had printouts of all the scenes that they had problems with.
Okay.
And the main one was animal cruelty.
What scene? What animal?
Torturing chickens. Killing. I've seen guys kill kittens with shovels. Shoot dogs. Shooting dogs was more understandable because they were so brolic from the fertilizer that they were eating.
Whoa. The dogs were? Whoa. I mean, dude, you get a bunch of dudes together, strapped up, staked out. Like, this being up here this week reminds me of the 3-4 months I did up in Humboldt. And I'd be staked out with, like, I'm just like, I need to go to Walmart. I need like paper towels. I need to put things like, I don't have a woman's touch up here, a woman's eye on my spot. I just got Miles pulling up. I got to get it clean enough for Miles to accept it. But you get you get crazy out there. And this being up here is reminding me of that time. And I'm like, I could just get belligerent tonight again and try to clean and alphabetize my books. And
I'm glad that my presence encouraged you to clean house.
Indeed.
Anytime I go on a hinge date, I force myself to get out of bed and clean because it's so hard sometimes.
What are you doing for work? You're getting money off the movie still?
Yeah.
That's so sick, dude. I mean, Combat Obscura is, yeah.
I mean, I also get a fat disability check.
That's fire. Yeah, that helps. I could use the disability check.
It's my drinking tab.
I think I'm disabled. Do you have a lot of military people in your family? Because I got a lot. I'm like the only one who's not.
You can still go, man. The chair force.
You can still go.
The chair force will take you. I think the age cutoff for the chair force is like 40.
Okay. So you just been posted. What's your day to day like? You writing?
I've been not writing a lot.
But you trying to just write?
I got
novels
90
now.
pages.
Why you get so mad about my page count? My page count's not hard. You could write a bunch of garbage for many pages.
I didn't get mad. I was impressed. No, I just think you're definitely more disciplined.
I put off the front, like I am. I be getting in some holes for sure. So yeah, what? I think the last time.
I think to be a writer, you have to, like old Philthy Roth, Philip Roth, Filthy Boy. He said, I don't believe in God, because every time I start a book, I go into the darkness alone.
Yeah.
There's nobody else.
That's a bar. Yeah, I think I'm Roth right now. I need to go Roth.
I saw that. I read that thing.
You read it?
Yeah. That was good.
Hell yeah, dude. Yeah. You like Roth? You read his? You read him? What you been reading?
I don't read.
But you read Roth when you were younger? Yeah.
Yeah, the Plot Against America definitely strung a chord with me. Just because I related to the daughter,
Oh, shit.
I mean, the whole book was about the Swede. This.
Oh, you talking about American Pastoral?
American
Pastoral. Exactly, and the daughter. That's the sickest one. American Pastoral was the sickest one.
American Pastoral.
Yeah.
Plot Against America is also
the Swede's trying to be a dad, trying to be a good dad.
He's trying to pretend. He's trying to pretend faking. Not to be a Jew.
Oh, you with the girl.
Yeah,
you Antifa. Yeah, you trying to blow up some houses.
I mean, that's how teenagers think.
Yeah.
And then when he that fucking ending scene.
What happened at the end? I can't remember.
He goes to meet her.
Yeah.
And she has a face mask. She's sitting in the dirt. She's like,
whoa.
Can't hurt any microcosm. So she's so pacifist that she can't breathe, because she tells him, I can't breathe. Even breathing is killing things that I shouldn't kill. And the Swede is like, all I wanted was a normal Jewish daughter.
Oh my God. Who's Philip Roth talking about? Is he talking about one of his girls? What's he tapping into?
He tapped into the American.
Yeah.
The American psyche, this
hilarious,
conspiratorial, the fucking
right,
the guilt, the anger, the misplacement.
I've been listening to this damn dude who opens up for Shane Gillis. You know the comedian Shane Gillis? And he's this Australian dude, and he has like all these bits about America. It's really good commentary on America.
Shane Gillis isn't Australian.
No, he's not. The dude who opens up for him is this Australian dude.
What's his name?
He got like 4 names. It's like James McCann or something like that. But he got like 2 middle names. But it's his commentary on America he clowns it and he comes back around to like the unrelenting optimism of America. Like, and they just
denial.
Denial of what?
Yeah, optimism is always rooted in denial.
There's a denial of reality. He was joking about how like, yeah, if there's a problem like people being too fat, we just come up with a new solution and get like chairs at Walmart, like automated chairs at Walmart, rather than addressing the problem and just keep moving forward. You know?
Yeah.
And he has some good stuff about I don't know, the war, like the nuke stuff and shit.
I mean, Trump should be in a Walmart chair for sure.
Yeah, it's crazy how much war there is after we're apparently getting the damn anti-war president. That was like I was talking so much like that on the pod. I was like, oh, you guys like war? You guys like war? Yeah, then vote for the Cheney cabinet. Now there's like 5 wars going on. There's about to be a new one with Venezuela and shit.
Yeah.
You stay on top of the military activity?
Yeah,
of course, right?
Shit in the woods.
Sorry? Does a Pope does a what? Is a Pope shit in the woods? I never heard that one. Oh my God.
Yeah, it'll always be hard. It's gonna be hard for America to disconnect from the military DNA of the
Right.
country.
Right.
How much we overprotect and overpraise veterans.
You think?
Oh, absolutely.
You a heretic, bruh. You
Yeah.
a military heretic to the
Abs-
max. Like
Absolutely.
there's not that many dude. I don't mean to yeah, it's pretty crazy. You got the U.S. government suing you for your art, bro. Not a lot of people.
And
be doing
also
that.
pissed off a lot of guys that I was with.
Right. You in touch with
'Cause they're-
any bros
Oh,
from
yeah.
the squad?
But a lot of them are like, you shouldn't have shown that.
Right. I mean, dude,
should've
you talk
talked
about
about
me.
that.
I see why you got so triggered about me recording you on the pod, because we kind of those. Sometimes shit got to be said, but you got to do it right too. Because I see a lot of people who are influenced by me, and they send me their writing. I'm like, damn, bro, you gonna go in about your mom like that? Like, yo. And then I'm like, oh, he's doing what I said to do. I've been saying self-murk. Who gives a fuck, you know? But I think I try to do it. I mean, that's why my new book is scary, because I go into stuff that people don't really want me to talk about.
You can't go too hard on your mom.
On your mom, true. It's true. That's actually how I felt about bro who sent me the essay for the new mag. You know, me and my boy Harold started a new magazine, Blast 2, dude. You got to write something.
Yeah.
It's got to be avant-garde.
Maybe an excerpt.
Yeah, throw an excerpt. Actually, we published an excerpt yesterday, and I think excerpts are the best thing to publish. Like, someone sends me something, they send me some gay story they wrote. It's like, send me an excerpt from your new work. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
So that's how I feel about that. You should definitely do that. But yeah, that's a weird thing, bro. That's a weird thing. So you are boys with some people still from the squad, or?
Oh, no, we're all, it gets disintegrated. It gets kind of fragmented.
Yeah.
It's like, yeah, guys get out of prison.
I have like 4 friends, bro.
Guys get out of prison. They miss prison. They miss their friend because
Right.
they did bad shit. But they.
What you saying?
I'm saying the military.
Military is prison. I got you. You feel like shit kind of, yeah. You posted in San Francisco, or are you feeling like locked in there?
For the time, yeah.
Where you live? My mom lives in San Francisco. What neighborhood?
Nob Hill.
Which one?
Nob Hill. It's by
Nob
North,
Hill.
North Beach, Chinatown.
How's it out there?
It's always sunny.
Always sunny in San Francisco.
You ride down
a little chilly,
3
but
blocks and then
yeah.
it's foggy. Yeah, it's a carnival town. I love that place. That's why I'm basing my next book in the Tenderloin.
Dude, I'm hyped that you write new shit, bro. And it's interesting the direction you're going.
Because, I've been hospitalized and I've seen how they use minority communities, especially veterans and people of color,
Yeah.
to test new ways funded by the military, doing experiments on people at their lowest.
For real?
Absolutely.
Still now?
Absolutely.
What kind of experiments?
Bro.
New meds
I'm gonna write about
You
it,
gonna
but
write about
what
it.
I went through was some other shit. So I went through.
You like Kanye, dude. They fucking try to zap your brain. Try to lobotomize your ass.
I really I'm a Jew,
Yeah.
so I could say this.
Yeah.
We all need to accept Kanye again. I'm sorry.
I love that, bro. I love that. I can't help it. With him, it's like, obviously, you taking aesthetic principles past the point of any type of moral acceptance. But I understand, but for me, every phase of his career has been part of me growing up. I'm
Also,
connected
Jews
to
are
that
not
dude.
oppressed too.
Right. I'm connected to that dude in a way that I can't really control.
It's uncontrollable.
I mean, he's like that's so funny, dude.
He's also a comedian. He's also kind of
He's jokes.
a satirist.
He's very funny
of
dude.
himself.
Yeah. But
I don't think people realize how unseriously he takes himself.
Right.
Because it seems like he's taking himself so seriously.
I've always said he's the funniest rapper.
Yeah.
Like his jokes and they go over a lot of the heads of the your average rap fan. But what you saying? They doing some experiments on you?
Oh yeah. So I was down in Palo Alto psych ward.
That's when I last in psych ward.
In the psych ward, yeah. And
what, bro?
They were.
Was that around when I talked to you?
They were pilfering us to go to Stanford and do MRIs while they showed us violent imagery of like war and dead babies and 9/11. Oh yeah.
What?
And
was this around when I last talked to you?
They didn't tell. Yeah, they didn't tell you this up front. Where's the?
Can?
They didn't tell you.
They're acting like they're doing treatment.
They didn't tell you until you were in the MRI.
What?
Which I don't know if you've ever had an MRI.
Right into the camera, into the mic.
You know.
Right.
Have you had an MRI?
I have. I don't like it. I don't like being in that pod.
It's claustrophobic.
Claustrophobic as fuck, dude.
So they took us down into the basement where the Stanford prison experiment
was
was conducted. Dr. Zimbardo, there's a plaque.
Yeah.
In Stanford.
Yeah.
That's where they were conducting the research on veterans.
It was funded by Peter Thiel.
And I signed up just because, I'm a hooligan. I wanted to see what was up.
Right.
I was like, all right, we'll do some brain. Yeah, I want to see what my
fuck
brain
around and
looks
find
like
out
from the inside out, whatever.
Yeah.
I didn't realize at the time I still had shrapnel in my head.
What the fuck? From that one clip in the movie?
Yeah.
When you got the headpiece on?
They told me they took it all out.
Bro.
So there was still a little bit left. So getting the MRI, they didn't tell me they were going to show me fucking images of dead babies and shit until the morning of. So I'm like, already by that point, I've been in part of the research for so long. I'm like,
showing you
I have to
say,
I have to see it through, right? I have to see the end.
Right.
I get in the tube. All of a sudden, the right side of my head starts almost like something's being pulled out, like it's throbbing.
Are you serious?
Metal's being like something's being pulled out of my head. There's 2 grad students. No, the prof ain't there. The fucking doctor, she ain't there.
What the fuck?
The one hosting it is not there. It's 2 grad students who are 21, 22.
What, dude?
They said, oh, something's going off. I said, yeah, no shit, something's going off. Like, my head hurts, bro.
Yeah.
Like, get me the fuck out of here. And
wow.
They take me out and they're like, yeah, you still have metal in your head.
Wow. What the fuck, dude? Oh my God.
So this shit pissed me off so much.
Yeah.
Not because the metal. I don't give. I got to take it out. I went through surgery and
you
they
did
took
get
it out.
taken out. Okay.
And that was great. I got some oxys out of it. It was fabulous. You know. But what pissed me off was I realized when you use people as subjects in experiments, you totally strip them of their dignity and their intelligence. And mostly I felt stupid. And I hate feeling stupid.
Place. Yeah.
Nobody's gonna make me feel stupid.
Damn.
So that's what book. So my new book is based on that experiment. Based on the experience.
What was the word that the Germans were calling you?
Zeitzeugen.
Zeitzeugen, the contemporary witness. Yeah.
I'm a rat, man.
What you mean?
I'm a guinea pig. Throw me in the hole. I'll fucking.
You a divine light. In a human body. Yes, you are. Yes, you are. Of course you are.
I'm trash, man, at the end of the day.
Nah. So that was, I remember the last time I spoke to you, bruh. You like tweaked out on me.
Yeah, you said I'm talking to a crazy person.
No, I didn't.
I feel your face. I don't want to talk about that shit.
No, it's all good. Nah, I'm just trying to say that we've been ever since you first reached out to me right after 2022. We won't talk for months, but then we'll be boys immediately. Like you're like, I'll pull up. I'll like pull up, dude.
Yeah, we're kind of the same.
That one night,
person.
dude. That one night, first time we linked, we just turned up, and then you crashed out in Diker. Remember? Diker Heights, at my old apartment out in Brooklyn.
We both crashed.
Yeah, we crashed out.
Yeah.
You pulled up. Yeah, that was just not a lot of people. Like probably like my closest homies came all the way out there because it was such a far mish on the fucking yellow train. Like Harold's been out there. Like
I used to live. I mean, it's my old stomping grounds. I used to
because you got that fucking stakeout mentality. I'll pull up. You pull up.
Nah, man.
Then we went to that crazy party in L.A. I go back every year, to USC to teach the class.
How dare they let you do that?
What you mean, dude? What you mean?
I'm fucking. I'm just jealous.
The disrespect.
Nah, I do like creative. I host workshops, but.
You do?
Yeah.
What kind of workshops? Writing workshops?
Just veterans.
Okay. My uncle is he's a recent retired naval chaplain.
Oh, the Chappies, they were the weirdest.
Is that right?
Absolutely. They're all gay. You knew they were all gay. No. Every chaplain.
Yo, my uncle's gonna hear this. We still on the free part, dude.
Wait, is he scrap that? Is he married?
Yes, he's married.
Okay. He could still be gay.
He was
but
in the Navy though, naval. But
the Navy's not gay at all. Though.
He runs. Oh my God, yo! I was listening to the Moby Dick audiobook when I was unpacking my stuff, and I've actually never finished Moby Dick. Like
I've never touched it.
You never touched it, but there's like an infamous gay part.
Billy Budd. There's all this shit is gay.
No, but there's an infamous like hella gay part.
Yeah.
And Harold always quotes it, and I was listening to the audiobook, and I just picked up where I left off, and I'm like 4/5 done, and the audiobook's like fucking 50 hours, and I'm listening on 2-speed, and I got to the chapter of the gay part,
and it's just like
no, it's like because they finally start getting the whale, and they're like and the sperm, and we squeezed the sperm, and we all squeezed, we all squeezed together, and then the sperm came, and sometimes with our brothers we must squeeze the it's like chapter 96 or something.
Yeah, homeboys were gay for sure. Like Billy Budd is just about a gay obsession, right? Like Captain is obsessed with.
What's Billy Budd?
Billy Budd is Melville's his other book.
Oh, his other book. Got you.
It's just about a captain who's in love with this young sailor, and he's incapable of expressing it. It's a great film, French film called Beau Travail. However you say that, it means good job in French. Beau Travail.
Yeah.
And it's shot. It was a '90s film shot in it was French Foreign Legion.
Okay.
Which is probably the most interesting branch of any world military because it basically takes the French Foreign Legion.
That's their army.
No, it's not the French. It's not the French. It's a cordoned off.
Okay.
Separate part of world. There's no way to describe it. So convicts, people who are on the run from the law.
Yeah.
They did something. You robbed a bank in America. You go to France, and you join the French Foreign Legion. They give you a new identity. They change your name.
It's a chain gang.
They change your name.
Yeah.
They're like,
wow. Your
new name is this now for as long.
When was this active?
French Foreign Legion has been active since.
It's still active.
Yes.
Oh, what the fuck?
Yes. So you have to learn French during basic training. They have one of the hardest boot camps.
It's not the main military. It's a part of the military branch.
It operates kind of in a separate.
Okay.
It's technically part of France.
Whoa.
Google it. Actually, just let's
Google it.
Yeah, because I'm not describing it well.
I like the Spanish music you got going, bruh.
French Foreign Legion.
French Foreign Legion. I typed in French Legion.
Yeah, the keyword is foreign because
Foreign.
they take people.
Everything foreign.
It's not French.
Whips
people.
is foreign.
It's African guys.
Right.
It's American. It's fucking.
It's an elite multinational military unit within the French army established in 1831 that recruits men from any nation to serve France. It offers foreign nationals a path to a new life and potential French citizenship after a period of service. Known for its rigor, discipline, and combat prowess, the Legion is often chosen for demanding overseas missions. Wow.
And they got probably the sexiest uniforms too.
Nice. Why'd you bring that up? I forgot.
Billy Budd.
Billy Budd.
Yeah.
That's a Melville book.
It's a Melville book, but there's a movie called Beau Travail that's based on Billy Budd, but it's set
What's
in
the
the
best
context
war books? Okay.
of the French
I
Foreign
see.
Legion.
What's the best war books
Best war, my
besides your book?
favorite.
Whistles in
wouldn't
the
even put my
Graveyard.
book
Whistles in the
anywhere
Graveyard.
near-
Miles Lagoze.
Nah, my
Cotton
book
Ave,
fizzles
dude.
out like a high, like
Cotton
a
Ave.
soft penis on a.
It's
summer.
a beautiful accompaniment to one of the goated films of our time,
I think my favorite.
and it's vulnerable and it's funny and it's fast.
Best war book. Naked and the Dead.
Naked and the Dead, huh? Who's that again?
Melee.
Of course. I read that. I'm tripping. No,
That's
I
one of
read
the
Armies
best
of the Night. I
ending
read Armies of the
lines.
Night. I read Armies
The
of the Night.
last line of the book is hot dog.
Yo, not a lot
It's
of
a
people
perfect
talking about
book.
Mailer right now. Is that
Well,
right?
He's problematic.
It's true. Naked and the Dead? I already know. Yeah, right there. All right.
Yeah, Mailer actually served time as a correspondent in World War II in the Pacific.
I wrote a war-based essay recently for the corporation, the shoe corporation Nike.
Why do you have to preface Nike with the shoe corporation?
No, I'm just playing.
The shoe corporation known
But
as Nike.
It was a sports essay, but it was about Shohei Ohtani. Right?
I love that guy.
I love that guy. And it's about, I was in Japan all of April. My baba died, and I went back there. And my dad lives there. I hadn't seen that dude in like 12 years. He moved out in 2013. So I went and visited him up in Hokkaido. Came back.
Hokkaido's like
The northern island.
North.
There's 3 islands, Japan.
Yeah.
It's the one that right butts up right up to Russia.
Is it like trashier than Oki?
It's not. So Okinawa. So Okinawa is
pretty
south.
trashy.
No, Hokkaido is like northwest. It's they got mountains. You know, you can't really be trashy because you got to live remotely, right?
Right.
So it's sort of like you know what I'm saying? It's like there's
By
ski
trashy,
places.
I meant slummy. It's kind of.
Not really. I mean, the slummy? Nah, it's more like rural. You know,
Yeah.
but fishing town. My dad lives in a fishing town. He lives on the damn west coast. Yeah, there's some bugs out here. We in the woods right now. Fuck, what was I about to say about that? I went out there. So Shohei was everywhere in Japan. You want some bug? You want some bug spray?
You gotta. No, I'm good.
Yeah.
Finish your thought.
My thought was that
Shohei, you saw Shohei?
Nah, I just seen him everywhere on the advertisements. And see, like, the thing is, like, Japan had a living emperor mentality until 1945, right? Like, their emperor, their leader. But the thing about Japan is, like, everyone treats their jobs, like, mad serious. Obviously, it's like, you know, there's downsides to it. Salary man getting blackout on fucking ume sours every other night. You know what I'm saying? Like taking upskirt photos.
Bars
on the way back.
open till 8 in the morning.
Yeah, alcohol is like very, you know, prominent in Japan. However, it was basically me making the case that, like, you know, this living, and then samurais, of course, you know, they have to serve their lord to the death, right? So like this idea of treating like a leader, like a divine figure, which is of course so faux pas in the West. There is something now. I think that that energy, which used to be directed to the military, and obviously it was a military coup in World War II, right? So it was like they were actually fucking directing to some psychotic fucking generals who are just doing nonsense, right?
Yeah, but also we dropped a nuke and atom bomb,
Of course.
which completely traumatized multiple generations. We cut off. They have no military.
Blast 2, the magazine that me and Harold dropped, is called Blast 2 because Blast 1 was by Wyndham Lewis, which is a modernist magazine in the 30s, and he published Joyce and all the modernists first, so we can bring that modernism energy back. However, it's Blast 2, like Bound 2, the mixtape, the second iteration of it, and we wrote our manifesto mimicking their manifesto. However, Blast 2 has a secondary meaning. We made the first 2 drops on 8/6 and 8/9. What's 8/6 and 8/9? August 6 and 8, August 9. The 2 blasts that changed the world.
For my birthday.
Exactly. The 2 bombs, the 2 nuclear bombs.
Yeah.
8/6 and 8/9. You must not. You can't blind in literature. You can't blind yourself away from the most horrifying aspects of our history.
Yeah. How is there art after? Like I think that's another thing we have to think about is we feel really hopeless right now because
I'm
everything
optimist.
feels totally nihilistic and futile,
Perhaps.
pointless. But you can't forget they said, what's his name after Hiroshima? He said, "How do you have art after the bomb? How can you have art after the bomb?"
It has
and
to-
that was 100. That was almost 100 years
Well,
ago.
the modernist movement is all a reaction to World War One.
We go in
All those
cyclical-
bros were just getting fucking murked next to them, and suddenly they're like, our regular ways of communicating stuff isn't working anymore. Joyce, Proust, all these artistic revolutions came out of a reaction to motherfuckers getting blown up. That never happened before.
the inconceivability of mass.
The anti-linguistic element of bros getting their limbs blown off.
Absolutely.
So suddenly the linguistic codes have to be something weird and different, bro.
It's funny because I'm reading Wolf Hall right now by
I don't know this.
what's her name? About
What's that, a book? Wolf Hall?
Wolf Hall is a book about Cromwell, Thomas Cromwell.
Okay. I knew you were reading, you fucking liar.
No, I dabble here and there.
And who's Cromwell?
So he was a lawyer back in the 1500s, 1600s.
Okay.
Who was part of the British Reformation, where it was like separation of church. He was the first person. He anointed the first divorce of a king and his queen. So essentially what happened was kings were getting tired of fucking the same kings and queens were not getting along.
The king.
And so they needed Cromwell to change
Bill
the
Clinton.
law that said you can't leave the queen, because it was
gotta change the
wholly
law.
shocking back then.
Yeah.
You're gonna leave.
It's Bill Clinton.
You can't just Now we have that. There's a new regal aspect to our culture. I think, and what I always find most interesting about like Epstein and Clinton and all this and Trump and all this stuff.
Yeah.
Is how Epstein attracted comedian like Louis Black.
He did.
Has been
I didn't
to
know
Epstein's
that.
house.
I didn't know
It's
that.
sort of this jester mentality. Like you're so powerful.
The king's jester.
You're like, come, I want to be entertained.
Yes, let's do some weird stuff.
Yeah.
So what's the book about?
Wolf
Cromwell.
Hall.
Yeah.
It's about Thomas Cromwell.
And the fact that he said
His
can't-
life. So he was.
we gotta
murdered.
separate.
So I don't want to spoil it. Although it's
Spoil it.
historical fact.
Spoil it.
He was executed.
Of course. Every important man was executed in history.
He was beheaded, but afterwards, the kings openly said he regretted it.
Executing him.
Yeah. He was
Okay.
persecuted for being the lawyer who initiated the first.
Why was he executed? Because he was heretical.
He initiated the first
Right.
divorce,
It was against the church.
which in turn started the Reformation, which
Okay.
was the separation of churches.
Okay.
So the popes were like in charge of everything.
Right. Yeah.
After
yeah.
that, it was government.
Yeah. Yeah, the Yeah, I've been reading this Vico. You know Gian Battista Vico? You know the book Finnegan's Wake?
Yeah.
He copied the structure of Vico.
It's a good movie. Isn't it a movie?
I don't think so.
Yeah, it is.
Finnegan's Wake? No way, dude.
You look it up. I gotta pee.
All right.
Can we pause?
Yeah, let's pause.
It's also cold out here.
Yeah, you want to go inside?
Yeah.
Okay.